Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, RJT, the Yu-Gi-Oh King. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite decks, and also one of the best decks that I've made. I'll be showing you guys my fairy deck. Um, specific, the Agents and Master Hyperion. As you can see. I'll also be showing you the extra deck cards, and I'll also be telling you, why it shows these cards and stuff. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe now. Um, oh, also, like I said before, I'm gonna be wearing my "That's What She Said" T-shirt. Yeah. So, let's just start this up. So, what I put in this deck is two Master Hyperions. You know, the guy that has the sun in the background. Yeah, that guy. He is a crucial part in this deck because his effects, you see, he's a level 8, attack 27, defense 21. It's a fairy effect. Let me just read its effect. You can special summon this card from your hand by moving from play one agent monster from your hand, field, or graveyard. Once per turn, you can move from play one light fairy type monster in your graveyard and select one card in the field and destroy it. If the Sanctuary in the Sky is face up on the field, you can activate this effect up to twice per turn. So yeah, it's a crucial part in the agent decks, and only use two, because if you have three, it's just like, you don't really need three of them in the deck. Next is the Agent of Judgment. Now, my friend Mikey, who is pretty much like the best deck creator I know, we can't argue about this, because he says that I shouldn't have this card in the deck. I disagree, because it can somehow get you out of jams, or somehow. Sometimes it can get you out of jams, because its effect. See, let me just read its effects. That way, it's a little bit easier to understand. While your life points are higher than your opponent's, you can tribute this card to inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference. If you do not control face of the Sanctuary in the Sky, this effect does not apply. You cannot conduct your battle phase this turn. The turn you activate this effect. So, like, let's say your opponent uses Nightmare Steel Cage or Swords of Revealing Light. You tribute him, your opponent loses, the difference. Yeah. But again, you can only, you really need Sanctuary in the Sky for this deck. Next, the Agents of Miracles, Jupiter. Now, it's a level 4, 1800 attack, 1000 defense. It's really good since, again, this is a brew from play, aka Banish deck, or Banish Fairy deck. Its effect: once per turn, you can move from play the agent monster in your graveyard. Select one face-up light fairy type monster you control. The selected monster gains 800 attack until the end phase. While the Sanctuary in the Sky is face up on the field, once per turn, you can discard one fairy type monster. Just select one of your remove from play light fairy type monsters and special summon it. So, like, let's say Master Hyperion was destroyed, and then you have like another one in your hand. So then you can like banish him to bring him out, and then Master Hyperion's effect, since this one's in your grave, banish him to destroy your opponent's monsters. Normal Jupiter's effects, send Jupiter to bring out another Hyperion, then this got Hyperion's effect, just like that. So, the Jupiters are a great card. Now, I might have confused you guys right there, but right there, that was a pretty good strategy. Next, the Agent of Creation. Yeah, the Agent Creation Venus. It's a level 3, attack 1600, defense 0. Its effect: pay 500 life points to special summon one Mystical Shine Ball from your hand or deck. So you can pay 1,000 to bring out 2 Mystical Shine Balls, which are level 2s, and then exceed for Gachi Gachi. Gachi Gachi Ginsu. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's Japanese. I'm American. I don't know how to speak the language, and I'm not being racist. It is true. I don't know how to speak Japanese. Next to the Agent of Mysteries Earth. They're both level 2 tuners, fairies, attack 1000, defense 800. Let's see, its effects. While this card is normal summon, you can add one the agent monster from your deck to your hand, except the Agent of Mystery Earth. While the Sanctuary in the Sky is faces on the field, you can add one Master Hyperion from your deck to your hand instead. So, really good card. Normal, him, Hyperion in your hand, banished, special. Alright, next, Orclord Christia. Again, Mikey and I, we kind of fight about this. I think it's a good card because it's kind of like Dark Armed Dragon, except it's 4 fairies in your grave that you can special summon him. But you can also normal summon him just by sacking 2. Yeah. And since like this is a banished deck, you can just kind of mill the cards that are in your grave to like force that we can bring him out. So I don't understand why Mikey doesn't like it, but he just doesn't like it. And another card that him and I argue about is gosh, how do you pronounce it? Neo Parshath, the Sky Paladin. It is a level 7 light fairy type effect with 2300 attack and 2000 defense. Its effect, you can special summon this card from your hand by attributing 1 Aeronite Parshath you control. If this card attacks a face-down defense position monster, inflict piercing damage, battle damage to your opponent. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, draw 1 card. While the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field, your life points are higher than your opponent's. This card gains attack and defense equal to the difference of life points. I think it's good. Yeah, I really like this card. Sometimes again, this card can get you out of jams. Oops, next, Soul Purity and Light. It's a level 6, 2000 attack, 1800 defense. Banish 2 fairies from your grave to bring them out. It cannot be normal summons or set. See, its effect: almost use your opponent control loses 300 attack during their battle phase only. Next, it is Aeronite Parshath. It's a level 5 fairy. 1900 attack, 1400 defense. Its effect: during battle between this card and a defense position monster whose defense is lower than the attack of this card, inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, draw 1 card. So, and by the way, this is the card that you need to you need to have to special summon this guy. Next, so I'm going to try and speed this up because it's already been 8 minutes. Alright, so Tethys, so I'm just going to start, speeding this up. So Tethys got a light, Honest, 2 Honest, they're only limited to 1 in tournaments, but I like to use them with my friends. Let's see. Siradius, Herald of Heaven. You ditch him to put. You can ditch him to put Sanctuary in the Sky in your hands. 3 Shining Angels. 2 Nova Summoners. 2 Marshmallons. 1 Herald of Orange Lights. 2 Mystical Shine Balls. And next we move on to spells. 1 Terraforming. 1 Resonance Device. I don't know how to. I don't know. Next, Light of Redemption. See, 2 cards from the skies. 1 Book of Moon. Barrier from a different dimension. 1 Field Barrier. 2 Valhalla. 2 Valhalla, Hall of the Fallens. See, 1 The Fountain in the Sky. 1 Soul Absorption. Again, it's a banishing, aka remove from play deck. When you have that card on the field, if you activate Utopia Spec, you'll gain 500 because you're banishing a monster. Next 3 Sanctuary in the Skies, 1 Return from a Different Dimension, 1 Divine Punishment. You might want to get 3 of these, because this is a really good card. It's pretty good. Next, 2 Miracle's Ascent. Next, let's move on to my. By the way, you guys probably have seen the card sleeve. I didn't buy it. Mikey gave it to me, okay? Because he said that I needed to be a true duelist. I need to have this card sleeve, so don't be calling me a perv, alright? Okay. First is Gachi Gachi. Ignore the little beeping, that's just my phone. Gachi Gachi Ginsu. Then Brennosaurus. Number 39, Utopia. Now Synchros. It's technically, this isn't a fairy type, but it's still pretty good to have in this deck. Ancient Fairy Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend, Trishula, Dragon of Ice Barrier, senses the banish, aka remove from play. That's a good card to have. And Red Nova Dragon, which is the one that has the card sleeve. And the reason I have Red Novas in here is because I've been actually able to sync him before in the past. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want to duel for free online, there's this cool website called duelingnetwork.com. Now, it's completely free. You can use all the cards that you want. Well, like, you won't be, and plus, they also have like a little shopping network, I guess, on there. It can like it shows you the price, and then you can add that to your shopping cart, buy it. It's pretty cool. The thing is, though, there are not a lot of people that like it when you use Exodia. That's all I'm saying. They kind of call you noob and stuff. That's just my experience. But also on there you can just check out the cards on there, so that way, oh, okay, alright, let me build this deck, see if it's any good, and if it is, I can buy this deck. I've done that a couple times. But the thing is, it's kind of 50-50, because you might be going against a rookie, or you might going against like the best like Yu-Gi-Oh player ever, and get your butt whooped. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. But there are a lot of like guys that try and act tough on there. But it's not really about them. It's really about how you want to play the game. So that's it for this video, and hope you guys have a nice day.